Connie Forum, Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, the site of the win for BC, 53-52 against Virginia in a game that went right down to the final seconds. Tom Wormy, Dave Odom. Dave, this game all about runs. Punch, counterpunch. In the end, Boston College makes 5 of its last 6 shots, goes on a 12-3 run, and beats Virginia at home.
Well, it was full of excitement from the beginning to end. Really, game did start a little bit slow, but it picked up momentum as we went along. And, of course, you know, for Virginia, you had guys like Joe Harris and Akil Mitchell, and for BC, Olivier Hanlon and Joe Rahon there at the end. We got a lot to talk about, a lot of highlights.
So many great performances from so many different players. Let's start with Joe Harris for Virginia.
Well, you know, he just is so fundamental there. He sized up a smaller Joe Rahon and shot over him, and of course when he gets the ball coming off screens, sometimes when he's covered he can see the next play, as great players do. Made a nice bounce pass to his teammate Akil Mitchell. And of course when you look at Boston College, the thing that they do is shoot the 3, and the way they get the 3 is with great ball movement. You can see there trying to get the ball inside. They didn't get it inside enough, and when they did, they faced a lot of double teams. But as we went into the second half, you saw more of the same. You can see Joe Harris inside posting up, and you know they were getting help from Akil Mitchell's man. Akil Mitchell takes the shot, and a great pass there by Joe Harris to his buddy Akil.
Such a fantastic game, though. Boston College coming back, Joe Rahon in a game of runs. And then BC, incredibly, right here, it's Anderson with the follow. He was a factor as well, and Harris with a very pretty shot, Coach.
Well, most of the really good plays for both teams came off for dribble penetration, and Harris was great at that. But this shot here, when it looked like the Eagles were done, Heckman hits the shot from downtown Newton someplace.
And Odio with the jam there.
And coming out of and a great block by Odio. And how about the play by Olivier Hanlon? I mean, he took it in there without any kind of fear. And then, of course, the shot, the dagger, the knife, the one that did it from Joe Hanlon. And it was right in our angle there, and we saw it. It was in from the get-go, from the time it lost his hand.
That put Boston College up by 1. Virginia had a chance. Jontel Evans dribbles it, goes out of bounds. Back to BC, 0.4 seconds to go. Inbounds, Akil Mitchell got the shot away, but after the buzzer, the 1-point win for Boston College, and they celebrate with longtime sports information director Dick Kelly, the U.S. Basketball Writers' Courage Award winner, fighting Lou Gehrig's disease. He is all smiles along with the BC Eagles as they get the win by a point. And Dave, check it in with the victorious head coach, Steve Donahue.
Steve, congratulations to you. That's your 15th game under 5 points, 7th in the league. How do you do it?
You know what? I'm not sure how we do it. It's not a recipe that I want to do anymore. I think guys like Joe and Olivier and all the guys believing that we could win a basketball game, I think, is what's made us persevere through this one for sure.
And you've got a young team, and they seem to be peaking right at the right time. ACC just around the corner.
You know, I'm excited. We have 7 guys in rotation, basically all freshmen, sophomores. They've been through a lot of ups and a lot of downs, and they're playing their best basketball.
I got to ask you about the last play. What'd you tell them? Take the 3 if you have it. Take the 2 if you have it. What'd you tell them?
You know what? I think it's something that we've been talking about, being shot ready from 3, and these guys passing them up. I think Joe really did a great job right there of being shot ready.
Well, congratulations to you. We'll see you down in Greensboro. Let me talk to this other guy. I don't know if he called your number or not, but the last 2 plays of the game, you were involved in both. One on the shot. Did you have any hesitancy at all about taking the shot?
Not at all, not at all. All week we've been talking about being shot ready, as Coach Donahue just said. Just being prepared to shoot. If you can get it off, he wants us to shoot it. He knows we're good shooters. He knows we're capable of knocking him down, so he gave us all the confidence in the world. Okay, and Virginia's got the ball to tie or beat you at the end. You're on Jontel Evans. You guarded him, drove him out of bounds. How'd you do that? It was actually Patrick. Patrick Heckman made a great play. I was over in the corner guarding Joe Harris, trying not to let him touch it because he's been hotter than anyone in the country. And Patrick did a great job in not fouling and riding him out under the basket, and we were able to come out with the win. Well, it's a great win for you. What does this do for your program? Your program's been steady all year long. You got a young team. What does this do for your program? It's just a morale booster. It's one of those games where they just came off a big win against Duke, and they were a hot team, and we know in our building we can beat anyone, and we just had to come out there and show it, and we had to do it for DK. He was getting represented tonight, and we just wanted to get this one for him.
great win for you, Joe. It's terrific. You'll enjoy your experience down in Greensboro. Congratulations to you. Back to you, Tom.
Dave, Joe Rahon led the Eagles with 15 points, 3 of 5 from three-point range, and the game-winning 3 for the Eagles.